I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling the overwhelm of the holidays and what it's really about. It always gets done, and I know that in my head. It's just trying to keep all the plates spinning, and honestly, part of it is I think of everything at once. So I just need to break it all down, and I'm trying to get recentered today and just relax, start writing lists so that I'm planning what can reasonably be done in a day and plan which day I'm going to do which things so that I don't panic. I'm going to try to do a lot of my Christmas shopping online, which is what I generally try to do. And being Cyber Monday week, hopefully there'll be some good sales. But I really want to focus on first, before I do anything, is do my morning routine, get the house set up. I'm actually going to Florida this Thursday. I'm going to a wedding reception of a dear friend, and my sister's going with me. Both sisters live in that area, so I'll really just be spending the weekend there. I go Thursday, I come back on Monday. So I don't want to let the house go before I leave. I want to leave it in good shape, and I'm going to need to get a good grocery order in of kind of faster food and all that stuff. But I also don't want to come back from this trip not feeling like I've got Christmas underway. And this is the latest. Well, it's not the latest we've ever put the tree up because once we did it Christmas Eve. But it was when my oldest first went to college and we didn't want him to miss out. But usually I do it on Thanksgiving weekend. And it's just been so hard now having 3 teenagers working to dodge schedules. So what we decided to do is my husband will get the tree during the day, which usually they all go together and get the tree. And he'll get it set up. You know, we go to a place where he actually cuts it. We'll get it all set up and ready to decorate. And then when Yvonne gets home from work at like 9 o'clock at night, we'll decorate. And it doesn't take long to decorate. I'll have the decorations all out. So, you know, we have a plan. So what I want to really go, you know, this, I can't even talk. In this video, I really just want to encourage you to relax. It'll all get done. Make a plan. But if you're like me and your house becoming a disaster is super stressful, it is self-care for you to do that first, and then Christmas happens as Christmas happens. So that is my focus this morning, is getting my routines back. I need to wash my clothes. I tend to wait because I need to spot treat because that's who I am. And I also, a lot of it will need to get hung up. So I always do my laundry on a day when I'm home, because if I leave it in the washer, what will happen is someone will go, I'm going to help her by putting her laundry in the dryer. And they'll put a bunch of stuff that doesn't go in the dryer in there. And I'll have shrunk clothes. I'm also just trying to get my eating back on track. I kind of went, you know, haven't been doing good there. And, you know, I, as you know, have been on Optavia, lost over 100 pounds, but the pounds are creeping on because I haven't really been watching what I'm eating. You definitely don't need to stay on program the rest of your life, but you do need to, you know, you do need to eat healthy. If you eat like you did before, you'll weigh what you did before. So I need to get that. You know, it's just like one of those days where I just need to recenter, focus, and do all those things. So I'm going to put on as minimal amount of makeup as I can handle, but still make it so that I don't mind editing myself. I really do this for me, honestly. I just feel more put together and less pale. I have such pale skin. So I'm just going to put, actually I meant to do my start my laundry before I did this part, so I'll finish putting on my foundation, then I'm going to get my laundry, get it spot treated, get it in the wash. I'm thinking of doing my sheets this morning too, because I think it's been 2 weeks since I've done my sheets, and I usually do them weekly. So I know I'm going to be tired at the end of today, so I would love to get into a bed full of fresh sheets. See, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking how good it's going to feel when the dishes are done, the kitchen's clean, the sheets are fresh, the laundry's folded. And then once I get the basics done, I can never get this cap on. Once I get the basics done, then I can focus on Christmas decorating. So tell me how you're feeling. I know it helps me to feel less overwhelmed if I keep up with the house. So we're gonna beat overwhelmed today. This is my nice messy room. So it's really just my sweatshirts, I think, that need to be spot treated. This does not need to be washed. And then I'm hoping to have the energy to get to this. There's already some stuff in here. And then my dishes. I think it was Yvonne, started the dishwasher after their lunch. I wasn't home. I came home, I was tired. I did not empty the dishwasher. But nobody really was home for supper except for my oldest daughter. So there's not too many dishes in there. But I didn't do any dishes yesterday. I mean, I guess I must have filled it in the morning. I don't even remember. But I was out most of the day. Came home tired. So I got to get that going. For spot treater, I love the method. I've shown this so many times. Love it if they would sponsor me. My channel's not that big yet. So anyway, this stuff, so good. I even use it on, I've used it on furniture. I've used it on my rugs. It works so very good. It's good if you like dried your clothes by mistake and have a set-in stain from the dryer. But I have spots on this. I think they're actually oil spots. And I think this is going to do it. It has a little scrubber on the top. See that? Alright. This was a very inexpensive sweatshirt. That's the good news. It was like $24. Well, I'm going to wash it, but I'm not going to put it in the dryer. And this can go in the dryer. This was from Walmart. I feel like there was some stains on this, but do you think I could find it now? Right there. Honestly, if there's a spot of anything, I assume it's a stain, and I hit it with stain remover. That way, I don't get any surprises when it comes out of the wash. All right. Oh, wait, that's a fresh one I just put out. Don't need to wash that, Karen. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, let me show you. This is actually a pretty big one. I got the biggest drum I could get when I bought this. I mean, my arm, it's all the way, the whole length of my arm down. It's pretty big. All right, so I'm going to get the rest of my makeup on, and then I'm going to hit the dishes.
can be outside for a second.
Yep. I want to thank all of you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. I love YouTube. I love mostly the relationships that we have built. But I got started because I prayed that God would help me find a way to help out my family financially, to give my husband some relief. One of those ways I've given him relief through you watching ads, so thank you, is because when you watch ads, I get paid. But one way is trash pickup. I started trash pickup because where I live, you have to pay for that. It's not, we don't have city pickup. And the other way is I have someone rake the lawn because with the girls, doing, we get tons of leaves. And with the girls working and everything, it's not practical anymore to have them do it. And my back can't do the whole yard. There's still going to be like pine spills because they blow them. And acorns. So if I do pick up, it'll be that. But it helps him because he doesn't have to do that. And then someone's on their way right now, he just told me. So one person blew them in a pile and someone else is coming to pick them up and get them out of here. The last person I had, he would blow them into the woods. And I don't want that because there's so little space between me and my neighbors. It's going to make piles. So I have someone this year coming to take them away. So thank you so much because this is something that my YouTube income has let me do, is to do some things that save my back and that save my husband as well. So he doesn't have to do so much because he does get really tired. He does a lot. His job is very demanding. So I appreciate you so much.
There we go.
So he's not here yet.
No. Just make sure you can get to both piles.
Here's the pile basically from the backyard. But look, all of these acorns, so many acorns. And of course it's not perfect. We'll get those in the spring. Part of it is just this getting blown around again because it's been a couple days. My poor ugly bush. I gotta think of a prettier way to cover this bush. But anyway, I digress. They covered this one with a tarp, so that makes it easier. So he has a machine. He just kind of sucks them all up. But as you can see, I have so much pine, which is why at least this tree gets a lot of acid. We put our lights up, but there's a strand not working, so I need to get to a store and get a strand.
Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, come,
figured while I was eating my oatmeal, I would go ahead and do my prayer journal and my devotional time while I eat. I will show you the layout when I finish it. I know some of you love to see that. And I just want to encourage you, that's the whole point of this video, that oftentimes there are things that overwhelm us, or you have a thought of something that needs to get done. Like right now, it's not even December 1st. It's, what is it? Let's see. November 28th. It is November 28th, and I'm like anxious about decorating the house for Christmas, which is actually a fun thing. But it's partly because, you know, the family's like, when are we going to do this? Or when are you going to do that? And, you know, I'm trying to get Christmas lists together and all those things. And I can get super overwhelmed. So then what will happen, you know, and I have errands I need to run, that sort of thing. Then what happens is I think, well, I don't have time to do the dishes in the morning. I don't have time to make my bed. I don't have time to do my laundry. You know, so you just get up. I don't have time to pray. I don't have time to read the Bible. So your feet hit the ground and you just start, your wheels spin, 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 spin. And even if you got those things done that were kind of interrupted, even if you got those things done that were in your craw, you look around and your house is a hot mess and you don't know what's for dinner. You know, you just traded stress, right? You got through the thing that you thought you were anxious about, but you have no clean clothes. Your bed's not made. You know, dishes are piling up. Everyone's saying what's for dinner, and you want to clock them. You're like, do you have any idea? Couldn't you just help me? Right? And I'm not saying don't ask for help. I'm all for asking for help. But what I am saying is, if you know that having the dishes done and having yourself put together, having your laundry done, helps you to feel less anxious, then that needs to be the priority. And then what I've done is I've decided what time of day I am going to do these other things. And then, you know, I'll do those things in the time allotted, and whatever doesn't get done is going to get on tomorrow's list. And we're just going to keep on going, and we're going to do what we can. You know, it always comes together. And another thing I wanted to just talk to you about, and I probably should have saved this for another video. Don't let someone else's opinion of what is a good Christmas freak you out because you don't do that. Have your own Christmas. If you like to buy your kids a ton of presents and other people think that each kid should only get 3 presents, buy your kids a ton of presents. It's okay if you choose to lavish your loved ones with gifts. For a lot of people, if receiving gifts is their love language, then they really enjoy giving gifts. Or if you can only afford a few gifts, don't let the fact that somebody else can spend thousands of dollars on their kids rob the joy that you have in a few gifts. And that's one of the reasons I've kind of turned away from some of the channels I was watching that are perfectly good channels on YouTube, where they have the huge, gorgeous house where they're redoing a room. Like, I would have been so thankful to have that room before they touched it, but it's not good enough, and they're redoing it. And they have a right to do that, and I'm happy for them that they have that money, but it gets in my head, and it's not healthy for me to watch. So I watch channels more focused on simple living, more focused on doing what you can do every day, and getting up the next day and doing what you can do again. Channels that can't clean their basement all in a day. And when I look the YouTube shows me, YouTube doesn't show me which viewer watches which videos, but YouTube shows me your viewers are watching these channels, your viewers are watching these videos, to help me learn the type of things that you like. And I notice a lot of you are watching the same types of channels. It's so much more encouraging. And some of the channels I used to watch, they upgraded and upgraded. So I used to love them, but now they've upgraded past where I can go with them, and I can't relate anymore, and that's fine. You know, you change over time. So today's layout is a very simple one, and I'm just going to write like I am writing a letter to God. I always love to put the washies up here, and I put the day and the date, and then a place to be thankful and a place to make requests. It's just that simple, and I'm still in my fall. I'll use my fall washies probably until December 1st, and then I'll launch into some Christmas ones. So just a very simple layout. I've done ones that are much more complicated on other pages, see? But for today, I would like to just keep it simple.
Open up the heavens. Come rain down your presence. Jesus, come. Inhabit the praise of the sinner and saint. Jesus, come. And Jesus, move.
I also like to do devotionals on YouVersion. It is a free app, and some of you are following me over there. I am Karen at thismainermom, and so I do devotionals with people that invite me. And lately I have gotten a little bit behind, so I'm just trying to keep up here. But I really do love it so much.
Yeah. Put in where, throw in that column. Well, if you click in the box, click in the null below it, right click, and copy it as now paste it.
Woohoo!
And then you put after that in.
I'm ashamed to say, I got myself into the overwhelmed mindset, and at night I'm just so tired. See, I end up just spinning my wheels, and so I have been throwing things on the floor when and I'm always saying to people, you know, it would only take you an extra 3 seconds to put that in where it goes to hang it up, and here I am throwing stuff on the floor, being a terrible example, but you know, you get overwhelmed, and then you spin your wheels, and then you get exhausted. You're just like a hamster on a wheel. And I do not want to be a hamster on a wheel this Christmas. I want to have joy. Thanksgiving was awesome. It went so well. It was so relaxing. And part of it was because I was determined to just take it one step at a time. My husband did amazing, as you saw in that video, helping. He put together most of the dinner. It was like, this is just my family. Not that, I mean, obviously you want to serve your family, give them the best holiday possible, but it's like, this is the same family that, you know, I threw a frozen pizza in the oven before. They're going to be fine. I just made sure to plan some fun things, you know, and I didn't get too wrapped up in the whole perfect dinner thing. And it was great, and I need to go back to that mindset now and not freak out and hang up a dang coat when I get home instead of throwing it on the floor or throwing things on the floor when I go to bed. My husband made the bed, but that's okay. I'm about to unmake it. so I can wash my shoes. I just messed this up for that thumbnail. Behind the scenes of a YouTuber. Okay, so I'm gonna get this. Oh, I think I actually will wash this blanket. It's not that thick. Things just haven't seemed as fresh smelling in the bedroom lately. Let's just say, and this, I'm on a medication and it gives me night sweats too. That doesn't help, not to be gross, but real life, people, real life. The sun is coming in, which doesn't make great for lighting, but I don't have the heart to not see the sun coming in, so I'm just leaving it. I'm not shutting the shades for the camera. We're just stripping the bed. It's okay, right? And then I will go finish the kitchen. And then I will do Yvonne's, whatchamacallit, homeschool schedule. And at some point, my husband is going to go get our Christmas tree, so you can look forward to me finally having a decorate with me up. I don't know if it'll be the whole thing at once, but we'll do what we can do. Worst comes to worst, I'll just have more than one decorating video. Won't it be fun? So if you haven't decorated yet, you're not alone. There's more coming for you. I still have not bought, oh, I don't want to watch this one. I still have not bought the extra sheets, so I'll have to wait for these to come out to make the bed. It's okay, I can do it. I can do it. Smell nice. Make them soft. All the things. And make them clean. Alright, while I am doing the kitchen, I'm going to put on a Christmas song to cheer us all up. Get this back where it goes. All right, homeschool schedule time. If you notice, I'm in my husband's office today. He's out at the dining room table, and it's just easier for me lately to talk to you when I'm in this room because it's private, not waking anybody up. So Yvonne is a senior in high school. I'm doing her schedule for today. And I wanted to say that if you're new to my channel, first of all, hello, my name is Karen, and I'm just, this regular, this Mainer mom, just this Mainer mom, just a random person who happens to live in Maine, posting videos about what I'm doing each day, decluttering, cleaning, cooking, all the things, learning alongside of all of you. And I have 7 children. My 4 daughters all live at home. My sons are all out of the house. One is preparing to get married in April. One just had his 3rd baby. One lives out between Indianapolis and Chicago with his wife. I'm just kind of doing the same things everybody else is doing, but hopefully motivating and encouraging you along the way, someone that you can relate to. If that sounds good, then I hope that you'll consider hitting the subscribe button. That way YouTube lets you know whenever I upload a new video. They do let you know whatever videos you've kind of watched last. They'll show you that person again. But if you have a couple of videos, if you see a couple that you don't like, so you don't click on them, then they're gonna stop doing that on your home page. So if you click subscribe, then you can go to your subscription page and you can see whenever I do upload a new video. Trying to go a little easy on her today since we're going to be getting the Christmas tree. I almost forgot. I wanted to fold laundry. Whew, okay. You got to keep the towels rolling. Oh, let me move you a little so we can chat. That's better. Okay. I did want to mention one thing because you're crooked. Do you feel crooked when you're crooked? I don't think it really matters as much as I think it does. Okay. I don't know if you watch her channel. My friend Dee over at Dee Lovely Life. D-E-E Lovely Life. She is a caregiver to her elderly mother, Queen G. And her mom has been struggling with her heart beat and has been in and out of the hospital. They've had a tough year. I would love it if you would go over there and watch her latest video. Now, if you watch this video much later, that won't be her latest video anymore. So I'm going to link it up in my description box. But I feel, I've been praying for Queen G. I can't even talk. And, I'm sure you understand. You do get attached to the people that you view. And I have done some collabs with Dee, and I've gotten to chat with her, through Instagram DMs, that sort of thing. So I feel like I know her because I watch her videos. I love her vlogs. But I also just feel like I know her because I kind of know her. Like, I wouldn't hesitate to have her over to my house. Anyway, her latest video about her mom, it feels shallow to say this in a way, but it was such a beautiful video. But really her channel, she has all the homemaking things, the decluttering, gardening, recipes, but also it's really centered around the fact that she is taking care of her mom in her home and what that takes. So if you know anyone who is a caregiver, I hope you'll pass her channel along to them because I think it would really be encouraging. The love that she has for her mother and the way that she presented so respectfully and with so much honor to her mom, that whole story, that whole situation, I'm sure you've seen the channels where it's like they are making profit off their loved ones being sick or injured. And it's disgusting, right? I'm sure you've either seen some of those or heard of them. This is not like that at all. It is so honoring, so respectful. And even though Dee's been going through such a tough time and it's been such a challenge, she loves her mother so much. And her mother watches the videos. She's aware. She's, she knows. And she feels like the viewers are her friends, because they are. It was just such a beautiful video. I laughed with Dee at some points. I'm like driving in my car listening to this video. I laughed, I cried. It was just beautiful. So back to the overwhelm of the holidays. I woke up this morning feeling so overwhelmed, so behind, but with every single chore I did, I have felt more and more of the weight lifted off. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and I have some big goals today with the decorating. I would even love to spend, I was like, okay, how about if you spend 1 hour in the basement, which hopefully you're going to see that video because it's going to happen. So I have big goals today, but I am already just feeling so relieved, and I really feel like if I block schedule the day to put rests in there too, because I know like I'll be sitting and helping Yvonne with math at 9:30, and then I'll probably let her go along with my husband to get the tree. So while they're getting the tree, I could spend an hour in the basement declutter. Oh, I want to get this edited though. I might have to redo my schedule. Whatever gets done is going to get done though. And I just, having this stuff caught up, knowing we have towels, we have underwear, knowing that my dishes are caught up, my kitchen is clean, so I can actually make a meal today. All of those things, it was probably going to be an easy chili or something like that. All of those things are making me feel so much better. Really, keeping up with the house is so much self-care. Ask for help when you can. If you have people that will help you, by golly, ask for help. But whichever it is, I just seriously make space for what you need. It's kind of right up there with I had said in the Thanksgiving video or something. Don't forget to make the meals that you find heartwarming and that have special memories to you that you love. Make sure that you tell your loved ones what you would like for Christmas. Don't forget yourself in the process. We get so busy serving our families that we forget to take care of ourselves. And, put your own oxygen mask on first. And for me, getting caught up on these simple things is my oxygen mask. And so I can ditch it because I feel like I gotta do this, I gotta do that. But I am so anxious when I'm doing those things because I cannot function in chaos. And for me, if there's dishes all over the sink and all over the counters and it's just getting worse every time somebody has a meal, if I know that my towels need to be folded and I have this is what I have. So as I do more laundry, this gets packed down and then everything is a wrinkled mess. It's just depressing. And so I'm not enjoying those things that I'm doing. So with me, take a deep breath. Block out what you know you can do. When your schedule goes all amok, just sit down, relist, reschedule, and keep on going. Take rest. Add in parts of the holidays that you enjoy. Take care of yourself. I love you so much. Let me know if you have struggles in the comment section, if there's a way I can put that in a video or help you out in a video. I would love to do that. And I'm going to do an hour in the basement hopefully today because I know you love those videos and I want to give you stuff that you love. So remember, as always, that God loves you most importantly, and I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time.